How do you handle fame?
Try not to.
Okay.
I try not to engage.
But so do you? I mean, are you shut off when you're in public? Because I suspect people.
Not shut off. No, I just try to be me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only way to do it. Otherwise, you'll go crazy.
Yeah.
You go crazy, if you don't interact with people.
I mean,
people they do get weird. People get weird with you.
Yeah.
It's weird. They see someone that they've watched on YouTube or they're watched on their phone or they're watched, whatever.
I mean, I've been fortunate. I don't know how it's been for you. My ratio, I mean, online, I get tons of negativity. But in person, I've only had, and knock on wood, in all the years that I've been in the public, one time a negative encounter. So it's 10 million to 1. That's
pretty amazing.
So your ratio hasn't been as positive? Or
no, it's always very positive. I think even in general, most people are good people, even if they say bad things. And I think if you're around someone, your reaction to them would be very different than writing things in text. I bet a lot of the people that wrote shitty things to you, if they met you, they'd say a nice thing to you.
Right.
It's a terrible way to communicate. It feels just like a real thought.
And sometimes
and a real
you
statement.
are. I mean, I don't know if it's. I mean, I know that sometimes I'm a lot more caustic when I reply to someone online than I would in person.
Yeah, I really try not to be.
Yeah.
I don't want. I don't like conflict. I don't think it's necessary. I think most of your conflict should be within yourself.
Right.
Within your own mind, and
Right.
just whatever you're doing with your life and focusing your energy on, you have more bandwidth for it if you don't have these external conflicts that are totally unnecessary. I just think they're unnecessary.
Well, you seem to. I mean, I obviously follow you on Twitter or X. You don't post. I mean, you don't engage anybody anymore, right? I mean, almost never.
It's just not fun. It's just you're thrown into this weird world of opinions and people. And if it's about you, like, you shouldn't be that interested in you that you want to read all these people's opinions about you. I'm interested in other people writing about stuff.
Right.
I'm interested in different opinions about things, but I don't want to engage because it's the environment of engaging online is just too weird.
And you're doing it every day for 3 hours already.
It's
So
just too many different opinions coming at you and too many different people coming at you. It's like, that's not good for people. I don't think it's good to be interacting with that many people in any form. I don't think it's good to be interacting with that many people in real life. I think it's just, you probably never have a deep conversation.
Right.
You're just constantly running into new people. Like, everywhere you go, just people constantly. You're going to want some time off. And I think it's the same with like interactions online. And I think people don't think about it that way. They'll think about like every time someone's talking at you, you're getting input. Every time you're around someone, you're getting input.
Yeah.
And if you are around people that are cool, it's a great experience. It's really fun.
Yeah.
We had a great time. We were laughing. Oh my God, it was so much fun. But if you're around someone who's really annoying and shitty or mean or snide or just now it's a bad time, right? So you know to avoid those people.
Yeah.
But you don't have that opportunity online. It's a party and the whole world's there. And 80% of them might be Chinese bots. Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what's coming at you?
Yeah.
And you're just going to take those in and your brain's going to process them like they're real opinions and real people that are to be respected.
Well,
these are things to be considered. And maybe you are a piece of shit, Gad. maybe you are self-hating. Or maybe you are this, you're that.
Of many of the wonderful advice that you've given on the show, I remember you once said to me, kind of surprised, what are you doing reading comments? Never, ever, ever read comments. And I remember that sometimes when I answer someone, they say, clearly you're not implementing Joe Rogan's advice. But I must say that over the years, I've greatly reduced my temptation to. So I can't say that I never read, but much, much less than before.
You'll feel way better.
Yeah.
It's just not good for you. I think it's a bad way to process people's interactions. I don't think it's a real indicator of people. I think it's a weird way that people are willing to engage online they would never do in real life. Otherwise, it would be a bloodbath in the streets everywhere.
Right.
People would be just killing each other left and right. It's not like that in the real world because that's the real world type of communication is very different than online communication. But online communication gets processed in your head like it's real communication, and I think it heightens anxiety with everybody.
Yeah.